Blessed ones, have you prayed yet? Or are you still playing? It's important to be positive and think happy thoughts. But it's more important not to challenge God. You know, it's kind of funny to me when, when we speak, when a lot of people speak about God, they're always going to be reference to the Bible or, Jesus or something. Because again, being in America, that is the most dominant religion, the most hated religion, the most known religion. But this isn't a history lesson I'm going to tell you. What I want to say and what I want to share, it doesn't matter what your religion is. It doesn't matter what your beliefs is. It doesn't matter how you feel. Because again, our eyes deceive us, our hearts deceive us, and our feelings are just our feelings. But what we do know is the world is changing. The world. People are dying. People been dying. People will remain to die. And whether it's through tragedy, a pandemic like this coronavirus right now, or just someone deciding to kill you, death is part of life. And that is something that we have to just accept. Now, the reality of what's going on right now is that we're still not taking it as serious. Because of course, yes, we're listening to the news, we're listening to all these cases, and, and a lot of our minds is still like, oh, this happened before. Oh, this is the government. The government lied before. And it's like, well, everybody lies. Now, the government, they should be a little bit more responsible. No, I think we all should be responsible. Because if you're putting your life in somebody else's hands, that already makes it irresponsible. I don't care if you have a job or children. You're no good to anybody when you're dead. And that's just the bottom line of that. I know a lot of us have to provide and do things, but there are some things that we are misinformed about. And I just wanted to come up here and share that I don't know what it is, but I just want to encourage and remind everyone that, God is real. This isn't about the coronavirus or, the government or anything. This is about us and our ways, us being stuck in our ways. I haven't lost anyone or know anyone that have been affected with the coronavirus. I mean, well, I ain't even gonna say affected, but that I don't have a loved one that lost their life from the coronavirus or anything. Because at the end of the day, what I do affects everyone. And this is all that's showing it. Like, there's cases all over the world now. And the thing is, from my knowledge, we don't know exactly what it is. Or we heard all these speculations, we heard all these allegations and all these different theories. But at the end of the day, you know what you know, and everything else you just think you know. Okay, so I'm just, I'm kind of jaded with a lot of things. Okay, because it's like, it's what's wrong with kind of just going out there and saying, okay, fine, you don't believe in God or something. But if you don't believe in God, if you don't really believe that that's what is going on is God's wrath on the world from his disappointments or whatever, if you don't believe it, then what different does it make if you ask for mercy and grace? This isn't biblical. It's reality. It's life. I'm not sitting here preaching to anybody about how they should live their life. I'm just saying, be careful with mine. Because at the end of the day, I can only speak for myself. And as a father, I have to be careful as well. For people who do care about other people, you will be careful with how you carry yourself. Yes, we all make mistakes. Yes, we're not always right. Yes, we don't have all the answers. And yes, we have feelings. But that's the world. That's the life. Those are the casualties of, being human. Overall, I'm just glad that, it is fatal. Not everybody has died from it like instantly or anything. So there's some people who has this, virus. But what's the alternative? Because my whole point is, just take a little bit more courtesy and consideration for what's going on. I just try my best to, be as helpful as possible. Those who hear me, hear me. Those who don't care. That's how I see it. So, blessed ones, just remember, you have the information. We have been given the chance and opportunities time and time again, generation after generation. And I'm not saying that this is apocalypse or anything like that. I'm just saying that, like we doctors don't know what's going on. They don't know where this is coming from. Scientists can make these all these different analysis and theories and everything, but people are dying. Businesses is slowing down. We have to stay in the house, and yet here we are. I think at some point we have to recognize that our life, our life is a lot more valuable than anything else. Not everybody is out of work. Not everybody is like jobs is closed. But man, I'm sorry. I just been going on this little rant. I'm not really good at I'm not really good at articulating certain words. I'm a writer, so I'm better at kind of doing, expressing myself, more on a physical surface. But my whole thing is don't be so quick to turn a blind eye to this. Okay. And again, I could be wrong, but I just want y'all to keep this in mind. God don't make no mistakes. God isn't wrong. God is not a human being, so there is no limit for him or her, whatever. All I just want is a little bit more of understanding from everyone. I want us all to be able to recognize that this is a wake-up call. This is a reminder that, like, hey, like anything, you think you can put all your time and effort in what the world is giving you with, like, everything. Like, we have kids, we have families, we have bills we have to take care of. But look, that don't matter, because at the end of the day, like I said, what God giveth, he can taketh away. We have free will, but we don't have free will. Our free will gives us the choice, but that doesn't mean that those choices are right. That don't mean that those choices are the best choices. I just want, we all just have to just take time to, really just regather ourselves, spend some time, to ourselves and meditate. That's all I'm saying. But like I said, those who understand. Those who don't. It's whatever. That's just my take. I ain't playing this. So if I was saying the same thing in other ways, then I apologize. It was just something that was on my mind. I had to share it because, again, I don't know what can happen in the next hour or so. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. That's not really my mentality. It's just always been like, do your best all the time. Give your all the time. Be kind all the time. Trust God all the time. And it's hard sometimes, but You know, you can put your trust in the doctors. You can put your trust in your boss. You can put your trust in the government, and then we can depend and rely on them. But then when it's time to you know put our trust in God, it's like, oh well, that's not, God isn't real. And I'm not even gonna say that I'm not even gonna sit there and say that that's what people are saying, but it's still certain. There's certain things. There's certain aspects of God. You know what I mean? We can, like I said, it doesn't matter what your religion is, what your belief system is. It doesn't matter, what you feel, because we can all feel a way about something. Sometimes we just have to recognize what's going on. People think that they know, or people have this idea, which is fine to have and fine to express it like I'm expressing it now. However, it's just when you think and say things doesn't make sense to you, and you can't explain why. There's a reason why. It doesn't have anything to do with you being unaware or not doing your research. Is because it doesn't make sense, because it's not what you think it is. You know, when I say certain things, it's an opinion, it's a view, I try to be as truthful as possible. But like, there's a lot of things, even from what my faith system is, the Bible or whatnot, and even in that, it's like, well, some things I question that, but it's like maybe I'm not there yet. But I always look at it and say, things that is in Scripture has shown to be proven, and maybe things that isn't in Scripture have not shown to be proven yet. But that's just for me. I can only speak for my life. But once again, consider what you do. I'm not telling you how to live. I'm telling you how to treat me in my life. You know, it's kind of ironic, because what I see is a part of my life because I'm there to witness it. What I hear is part of my life because I heard it. So that's why it's always one of those things where it's like our feelings, our heart, our eyes deceives us, because everything is based on how you understand it. I'm not a scholar. Okay, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not God or anything. I'm a person who has a mind, and that's just how I view it. That's just how I view things. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, lead me in the right direction. I just had to get this off my chest. This is what's going on in my mind. I think the longer and longer I stay thinking about it and talking about it, the more and more blabberish I sound. Because I'm just trying to make sure that I get all this out and share it. Because again, it would be very, very bad if something happens to myself or anyone else, and we wasn't able to say what we needed to say. And I think I might have spent a lot of time on here already. I think it's probably been like 20 minutes. And I'm sitting here thinking, I think I got everything out that I needed to get out. Somebody can have said this better than me in less time. You know, I'm a rambler sometimes. But anyway, you know, I just want everybody to, you know, have a blessed day. Stay safe. Take a bath. Okay, we say wash our hands, you know, but you know, maybe we should take a bath, take a shower. Because it's in the air. You know, if I sneeze, it don't cover my mouth. It's a higher chance that it might hit a tree or hit a car or something. But it's also a chance that it might hit somebody. I mean, so, yep. So that's all. Yeah, I'm feeling like Drake right now because, see, I'm looking. You ever get a little, but I don't even know the term, but see somebody walking, they're walking towards you. No, I'm out here in the open. They're walking towards you where you are. But, you know, they're just kind of like walking. But anyway, they ain't walking. They walk past you, but they're walking towards you. Like, I was like, okay, I don't know this person. And that's the thing, man. Like, nothing's wrong with, you know, being alert sometimes. You know, people who are alert are mistaken sometimes as scared. But forget all that. I care about my life. I ain't taking no chances. And that's all. Can't take no chances, man. I think we all can agree that, you know, we have a purpose in life. So, yeah, figure out what that is. You know what I'm saying? Because those of you who are upset about, you know, missing work, you know, all kids being out of school and all that stuff. I mean, you know, you gotta put your trust. You gotta put your trust in something else that is more powerful than you, more powerful than the system. Okay. Because all this stuff is you ain't seen nothing. You know, I think it's coming back to a point where independence is gonna be independent for real. You know, parents teaching their kids, you know, we're gonna get back into, you know, doing everything on our own. You know, people talk about martial law and all that stuff. I mean, maybe, but the thing is, no, I think, you know, we have been in Revelations for a long time. I'm 32 and I know that deep down inside, I believe that everything that Scripture had, everything written in Scripture, I believe that we are of the Scripture. You know, I think we already have lived life, and what we're doing, all we're doing is any research that we've done, like anything we might have read up on, anything that we might have, you know, like Scripture and research and history and all that stuff. All of that is current, and we're that. So it's kind of like we're reading about something that already has happened, if that makes sense. Life is but a dream, yo. Life is but a dream. Hey, man, I might have lost my mind already, but hey, I'm here. So blessed ones, I want y'all to be good, you know. As much as I talk, I don't talk much. You know, those of you who know me, I kind of keep to myself. Don't let the singing and the dancing and all that stuff fool you, man. I'm quiet until I need to say something. I felt like I needed to say something. But I gotta get it back in this crib, you know what I'm saying? I had to get some stuff, get some stuff from Target, you know what I mean? I had to get some stuff for my son, get some stuff for myself, you know what I mean? Because, see, if we're going to be doing this social distancing thing and if it's going to get worse, I need to get prepared. Slowly but surely, go ahead and get ready, eat my food. Y'all be on the lookout, though, because, look, I've been quiet. I've been quiet about something, but I'm going to share this with y'all real quick. So I did get I got a music software because, see, I got some friends, I got some family, they do a lot of music. I'm well connected in with people that do music, well connected with people who do movies and stuff. Some of y'all know that I'm working on some scripts and stuff, and this is the perfect time advantage for me to do that. I still have to continue to study for my job, but all in all, y'all be ready for ABL Studios coming. We got a couple gonna do a couple of send y'all share some snippets with y'all soon, some previews of some things. Like I said, movies, music, books, all that stuff is coming. I gotta get a camera. I gotta get some more things to get it ready. But hey, y'all be blessed, be safe. I love all y'all. Thank y'all all for watching. I know it's a long video. Again, I'm not famous, so y'all might have just only made it. Some of y'all might have browsed through it, went through it, whatever like that. But hey, it is what it is, man. If y'all looked at it all the way through, so tell me what it was about. I'll send y'all $5. Your favorite celebrity isn't doing that, so hey, I'll look out. But yeah, take care of y'all kids, yo. Take care of yourself. God first. Give love, faith, and hope. One.